bringing you the news and information you need from the people making a difference. This is Comcast Newsmakers.
Hello and thanks for joining us. I'm Laurel Hess and this is Comcast Newsmakers. Our topic today is back to school. Here to discuss it with us is the president of the Michigan Parent Teacher Student Association, Mary DeYoung Smith. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thanks for having me.
I almost missed that student in there because so often we hear of PTAs. What is the PTSA?
Well, we are a part of national PTA, but in Michigan some years ago, and I should know exactly how many, but I don't, we put an S in our name for students because we have students on our board and want to make sure that we have students in the mix when we're discussing education and health and welfare.
Talking today about back to school, and who better to know about that than the students, but it's right around the corner. What should parents and students be doing to prepare?
Well, hopefully they've been reading this summer, but parents need to be prepared to be involved. Every parent wants their child to do well in school, and to ensure student success, parents need to be involved at school. They need to meet their child's teacher, the principal, learn about the school curriculum and about the homework policy at their school. All these things will help them to help their student have a more successful year. If the school offers a back to school night or meet the teacher night, take the opportunity and go to that event. It makes a difference in your child's life. We have found through research that when parents are involved in education, student achievement increases. Students do better in school, graduation rates go up, and in fact, students whose parents are involved in their education are more likely to enroll in education after high school.
And for parents who are saying, the economy's tough, we have two working parents, we just don't have time, that shouldn't be an issue. You're not saying you have to be in there every other day volunteering and cutting construction paper. You're just saying know what's going on, meet the appropriate people, and make sure your child has that comfort level in school.
Exactly. Do what you're able. Schools are very much aware that parents are tapped out in terms of time. Everyone's job is not flexible. Some people have more than one job. Do what you're able to do. Be involved at whatever level that is. If you can take a day off and chaperone a field trip, do that. If you have more time and can volunteer in the school, do that. Schools just want you to be involved at the level that you're comfortable with, but be there. Your kids notice when you're there, and it makes a difference in their performance.
And you're not just talking about moms. We should make a note that dads are encouraged, and probably grandparents too.
Absolutely,
involved.
Absolutely. Schools, I don't think are ever over volunteered. They're happy to take people, and in fact, Michigan PTSA has started a program this year called Michigan Men of PTA, encouraging dads to join PTA and to volunteer in their kids' schools. We know traditionally we've had more moms than dads involved in PTA, but we know that both parents care about their children's future, and we welcome all of you to join.
And folks may not understand exactly what the role of a PTA, or maybe it's called something different in your school, a PTO or a PTG, or maybe it's just a committee of parents who organize the Halloween night. But that's what the PTAs do. They organize all those extracurricular fun nights. They do some fundraising in these tough economic times so that everybody's not spending as much money, but there's that sort of cohesive community at the schools.
Correct. Parent groups help to make that community. They bring these events that bring families together along with the teachers and the principal, and that community is important to kids. PTA has a different piece. A PTA is a national association, and part of what we do is also advocate for children, for education, and for health and welfare issues. So we are, besides helping to organize those events at school, which are so important that all parent groups do.
So much more is being done. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thanks for having me.
For more information on today's topic, you can visit michiganpta.org. Today's Comcast Newsmaker was Mary DeYoung Smith, the president of the Michigan PTSA.